Hey there, it's Grandma with story time. I've been thinking about spring coming because spring is coming this weekend, and we've had a couple of nice days where it's been nice to be outside. And so I found a book that reminds me of spring because it's called The Perfect Picnic. And I don't know, maybe some of you like to have a picnic and grab a blanket and go sit out in the yard and have lunch. That's always fun. It's by Sierra Flood. It's about a rabbit, no, a squirrel and a mole. Squirrel and Mole were the best of friends. This is Squirrel's house. You can see Squirrel up here. And here's Mole's house. And Mole's up there. And they were the best of friends. They did everything together. They danced together. They baked cakes together. They went on bike rides together. And they especially liked to paint pictures together. One day, Squirrel and Mole decided to have a picnic. Squirrel wanted it to be the most perfect picnic ever. No butter on the sandwiches, said Squirrel. Right you are, Squirrel, said Mole, even though he liked butter on his sandwiches. After much preparing, everything was ready to go into the picnic bag. And off they went. Don't worry, Mole, said Squirrel. I'm going to find us the perfect place for our picnic. Right you are, said Mole. Rip. Uh-oh. This is a very pretty meadow, said Mole. Yes, but it's not perfect, said Squirrel. We need more shade. Right you are, said Mole. This field has shade, said Mole. Yes, but there's too much of it, said Squirrel. Right you are, said Mole. Well, how about here, asked Mole. It's far too busy, said Squirrel. Right you are, said Mole. There's nobody else up here, said Mole. Yes, but it's too windy, said Squirrel. Right you are, said Mole. The two friends went to a lot of places. A river? Too wet. A cave? Too dark. A beach? Too sandy. Until Squirrel finally stopped. I found it, Mole, she said. The perfect place to have our picnic. But Squirrel, we've already been here, groaned Mole. Just then, Mole noticed something else. Uh-oh, he said. No! Wailed Squirrel. This is the worst picnic ever. Ahem, said a small voice. "I believe this is your cake," said Mouse. "And these are your apples," said Otter. "I found your rug," said Bat. "I have your sandwiches," said Seagull. "And we have your crackers," said the Pigeons. "Here are your plates," said Goat. "And is anyone looking for a nice cup of tea?" asked Hare. The apples were bruised, the cake was squished, the plates were chipped, the forks and spoons were bent, the rug was dusty, the sandwiches were sandy, the tea was cold, and the crackers were very much eaten. "Don't worry, Squirrel," said Mole. "We can fix this." It was not the perfect picnic that Squirrel planned, but it was a lot of fun. "I'm already looking forward to our next picnic," said Squirrel. "Me too," said Mole. "But next time, let's have butter on our sandwiches." "Right you are, Mole," said Squirrel. "Right you are." The end. All right. So there's some of the things you can think about having on a picnic, which maybe we can do this spring. I hope so. All right. Hope you enjoyed the story. Grandma loves you.